I once heard a quote that went something like, "Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory." Well, those were wise words. After wasting a week in French Polynesian paradise being lazy and playing on the internet, the universe decided to teach us a lesson. Hold the light. It did. It's the generator. What's going on?
I don't know, our chain is stuck or something on a boat. So, what happens is, instead of having room for the chain to stretch, it becomes really short. So if the boat starts bobbing up and down, it doesn't have that chain to kind of stretch out back and forth. It's just pulling on the chain really tense so it can snap, it can break.
And it can damage the coral.
Yes, it can damage the coral. I don't think this is really coral, that's mainly just kind of rocks. Pretty dead coral, unfortunately. But yes, you are right. We should be very careful.
So what did you just do to fix this?
Well, we shortened the snubber, which is the line that's attached to the chain. And we went forwards with it. I kind of forced it until it just kind of got unstuck.
So are we unhooked now?
Yeah, I think so. So down there on the chain, we've got two buoys, and what the buoys do is they keep the chain floating up. Maybe we should have put more.
But you think we're good now?
I think we're good now. It's very essential for a good night's sleep, being able to just not have to worry about that stuff.
Yep. All right.
I'm satisfied.
Okay. Once the anchor chain was reset, we got back to our evening. But it wasn't long before Jose heard some massive, smelly flying fish on deck.
Oh!
Now what's going on?
There's a bite.
What?
Something just went for it. It's definitely, hold on. Something definitely just went for it. Something's out there. It's like windy out.
Yeah, this is totally crazy. The next day, we reset the anchor again and felt pretty confident this time that we were good to go. So this is the second night in a row
Yeah, it's
that
crazy right now.
Jose's up here drifting around with the anchor. What's going on?
I don't know if I put out enough chain. All of our markers are a little bit worn out. I'm pretty sure we got almost 100 feet, but I don't know, it's just kind of paranoia. Sometimes you just get worried that we're dragging. I don't know if we're closer to that beacon or not. I think we are. So I'm just going to extend our snubber.
It was super gusty, yeah?
It's super gusty, so everybody needs a lot of room between them. And the problem is there's very limited room that's shallow enough for us to anchor. It goes, of course, from 25 feet to like 150 feet.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Alright, well, there's nothing we can do. Let's get them back.
Another night, another problem.
Alright, so we're ready to go.
We had had enough of messing with our anchor in crappy conditions and decided it was time to move on. With no mainsail and just a slice of the Genoa out, we were hauling through heavy wind.
Morning was a rude awakening. We knew we had dragged anchor a little bit, so kind of slept with an eye open all night. And sure enough, this morning, as soon as sun rises, we drag like another 50 to 100 feet onto the buoy at the entrance of the channel. So we decided to leave a little earlier than we expected, which means we didn't prepare as well. So we had our T-wall towing and the line snapped. It's blowing like stink. It's blowing like in the 30s for the gusts. We got very little sail up. Our line snapped on the T-wall. This, you can see what remains of it right there. Gina did a spectacular rescue maneuver and did all the right things. Got it back, helped us get us on board, on track. We did the anchor dance. The anchor dance, in case you guys don't know, is when people who love each other start yelling at each other at anchor just because it's stressful and shitty. So that's a shitty way to wake up. We ripped some of the tabs off of our solar panels off. This Bimini's, it's ready to go. We were planning on redoing it in New Zealand, but it's falling apart in this kind of weather. And now we've seen a couple whales. We just have to make sure they stay at a distance. You know, today we've had enough adventure for the day. No, it's tied off. Gee, tell us about your rescue mission. She's done to tell us.
Right. Well,
Oh, we gotta speak loudly because of the wind.
I woke up for the third time this morning to screams that we needed to hurry up and get moving because we were about to drag right onto the reef. And after about 30 minutes of finagling with the anchor, we end up getting up, getting moving, but we have all of our toys in the water. So lazily and kind of in a rush, we just start dragging them behind us like we do our dinghy for a short passage. And the line that we had the T-wall attached to broke. So we had to go a little figure eight, man overboard style and pick it up out of the water. It's choppy and bumpy out here, so that was definitely not as easy as it could have been, but we did it.
Thank you.
We made it to land, but our troubles weren't over just yet. What's going on?
I don't know. The generator just stopped working.
Want me to hold that up?
And there's burnt granola in the air, so I can't smell for burnt stuff, so I don't know if like we could track. Oh, don't turn the camera off now.
No, I'm showing my granola gone wrong.
Yeah.
The intentions were good.
Alright, let's run it again. Hope it doesn't shut off.
Hope this isn't my fault.
Maybe it's overheating because there's no air.
So in this like 8-foot deep locker is where we keep both the inverter and the generator and well, everything else we own.
Yeah, I mean, that's right by the air intake. So it could be that. It could be a blocked fuel filter. But I doubt that. Oh. I think Bill's nearby. We will ask him some questions.
Our friends over there on Anakina are total pros and have been very helpful with previous problems.
Well, he used to work at a boatyard. I think he was working on metal. So he's been around boats. Is that our smoke?
No, that's copra. That's what they burn. It's coconut husk burned to keep the bugs away. As Jose zipped off to get some mechanical help, I had my own mess to deal with. I was trying to find more Nutella to try my granola recipe over again since I burnt the first batch. And we usually keep all of our extras in the bilge, just under the floor. And of course I got my own little surprise. I go to find the granola, or the Nutella, and instead I find that another can has exploded in the bilge and left me with a big, sticky, rusty mess. And now bugs are coming. Let's see. Just because of this thing. Belgian.
What exploded?
A can. Sounds like the generator is running.
Yeah, one of the fuses, or one of the relays it's called, it's just kind of not working very well because all I did was take it in and out and swap places. So I guess things just kind of corrode when you're on a boat.
So what is this thing?
You can see that. I mean, this is just...
Looks like a bunch of Legos.
These are just brand new fuses. There's a good looking one.
Okay.
And there's a corroded one. And that's just from sitting in the box.
Can't really see.
You can't really see, but it gets like a little coating of rust. And that's just from sitting in a box here that's dry, so... Things just stop working mysteriously on boats sometimes.
Bummer. But this is an easy fix then, yeah? Once you know what it is.
Yeah, it's running, so that's always a good sign.
All of a sudden, we heard a loud pop. Scared it was the generator, we rushed outside only to realize a soup can exploded, leaving a thick, creamy mess all over the galley. So today it has been like perfectly still, absolutely gorgeous. The water was flat, the sun was shining, not even a tiny bit of breeze. I decided I would try to take our garbage to shore since it's time to get rid of some trash, and I didn't know when we'd have another opportunity to do it. And of course, like Murphy's Law, the second that I get on the paddleboard, make it to shore, a torrential downpour starts. Like a real tropical, can you see? I don't know. As if we hadn't dealt with enough, Jose accidentally took his boat yoga practice to a new level. All I see are legs stuck in the port aft locker. Let's see how we're gonna get you out of here.
check out my latest invention. So since we barely got a signal outside, maybe if the iPad's outside, we can connect it to our radio and stream some music. Haven't done that in a while.
So hang on, what? You've got the iPad outside. What are all these plugs?
Well, these are little accessories that I've just put together so we have a longer cable so it actually reaches.
Okay.
This is so it charges, because we use it so much that it just discharges.
What if you plugged it instead to our Goal Zero solar panel charger outside?
We could do that.
This is... Well, let's see. Does it work?
No, I don't hear anything. To change the song, I gotta be out here so I can see the screen. So far, no jams. It'd be nice to listen to some new stuff.
Yeah, because we're super tired of the same. Oh!
There we go.
Success!
Streaming